Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Fronti.
Well, hopefully you stuck through the entire Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance show today on this beautiful Saturday. Again, every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., Don Getling and Gino Fronti get the pleasure of sharing with you what you need to know, want to know, should know about real estate and financial concerns and anything to do with your life in our community. And today we've had a great show. Gino and I went over what's going on with the economy, what's going on with interest rates, why you should make some moves and how you can strategize to make those moves. And then the second half show has been all Chris Ingram with Ingram Financial Solutions, again giving you quality information. And today he's talking about not just your financial planning, but how to protect it, risk management. And I'm going to let Chris Ingram with Ingram Financial Solutions jump back into where you left off, because we talked about disability insurance, and then you were diving into life insurance.
Yes. Get back to life insurance. So, when somebody in your family passes away, you or your spouse, and you have this emotional drain on you, the financial drain is there as well, whether it be the income is lost from the head of the household, or you not being able to work or take care of the kids or whatever it may be. So you need to, what's most important when looking at life insurance from a risk management standpoint is really running a true needs analysis of how much insurance do you need in order to protect you under those circumstances. And so a lot of people get hung up in what type of insurance should I have. We can figure that out when we look at, what does your cash flow look like? What are your investment objectives? All those types of things, and figure out what type of policy. But the most important question when you're working through the financial planning process is, how much insurance do I need to protect myself? Looking at things like, how much credit card debt do you have, or what does the mortgage on your home look like? What is college education going to look like for the kids? Do you want your spouse to not have to work for a couple of years until she gets back up and running? Or do you want to give her until the kids get out of the home? So make sure she's taken care of until the kids get out, and then maybe she can go back to work.
That's a great point, Chris. I want to make a point, because I can't tell you how many times I hear, well, I have enough to cover my mortgage. So what?
Yeah.
What about income?
Yeah. What is she going to do from there?
You've got to replace income somehow as well.
Right. And most
she, by the way, it could be the other way around.
Either way, 100%. Most clients come to me, and what they're telling me is if my spouse already isn't working, I don't want them to work ever. I want to make sure that they're taken care of going forward. And so that's lifetime coverage of income. So those are the kinds of questions we have to ask, and we build this needs analysis to try and determine what size policy do they need. And then we try and figure out what are the right policies to have.
Well, sometimes a blend of policies. It's not necessarily one size or one type of insurance that solves everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's, again, we always talk about that it's being strategic, and that's what we love about you, Chris. And again, if you just tune in the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on your hometown station, AM 1220, KHTS. You can join us anytime by going to donandgino.com, DONANDGINO.com. Click on the live streaming button. Voila. Check out our YouTube channels. You'll see Chris Ingram, our guest today. He's been in many of our shows with great information. Chris has been sharing with us how to protect all that nest egg that you put together. Chris is great at helping you strategize how to save and prepare for your future in retirement. Now, I love that you take the time and teach your clients and us and our listeners now, and a lot of you hopefully are listening, how to protect those assets.
Thank you. Yeah.
Very good.
It's important. If we're going to put all this hard work and effort into saving up all this money, we don't want one event to take it all away and put us in a horrible position going forward. So we talked about disability insurance. We talked about life insurance. The other one that is a topic that we discuss quite a bit is long-term care insurance.
Oh, yeah.
So you save all this money up for retirement, and then you have to go into assisted living or a nursing home or in-home care, whatever it may be. And I think the median prices right now in the U.S. is $40,000 a year for at-home care and $80,000+ a year for a private room in a nursing home.
That'll eat up savings real quick.
Yeah, 100%. So and so not only does it eat up your savings, but look at a scenario I've been dealing with recently, which is a wife that ended up in a nursing home, and the husband, of course, because he loves his wife and she's his life, is going to spend every dime he can to give her the best care that he can through that extended period of time. And in that time is going to completely devastate his own savings to the point that when she passes away and he's left, he's looking at, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now because I've used all this money that I had to take care of my wife. And so it's devastating on not only the person that may have to go into care, because if you don't have the money, the care you're going to get is not going to be very good. That's number one. But number two is if you leave your spouse behind and you've needed care, now they're in a situation where they're going, how am I going to survive the rest of my life without the savings that I worked so hard to put away? So long-term care insurance is a very important piece of the equation that everybody needs to think about and how that affects retirement savings in the future. Another one that I talk about a lot, property and casualty insurance. So I use the car as an example. Well, first of all, if you're driving through a school zone a little bit over the speed limit because you're not paying attention, kid darts out in the street and you end up hitting a kid, I don't care how much you have set aside in savings. If you don't have insurance in place to try and protect you from something like that, you're done. Your savings is going to go away.
Don't go after
taking
it all.
care of
Savings,
all of that.
equity, everything.
Everything. So it's important to have those insurances in place. The other one is, home insurance. So you've got all this equity in your home. Your home burns down. I mean, these things take away large chunks of money that people have set aside in savings. But I like to use auto insurance as an example because a lot of people, when I talk about disability insurance or things like that, they say, what are the likelihood that I'm going to become disabled? It's pretty rare that happens. But car insurance, everybody pays something like $300 a month for their auto insurance policy, thinking, well, I got to have coverage. First of all, I have to have coverage.
Right.
Second of all, well, I got to cover, if I get in an accident. But majority of people use their auto insurance for those fender benders. Those fender benders, you have $1,000 deductible, and maybe it costs another $1,500 to take care of it. The insurance you're paying for at $300 a month, you don't own it to save you that $1,500 it just saved you. You'd be better off not having insurance and paying out of pocket. What it's saving you from is that hitting that kid driving down the street or getting into a major accident where you're totaling somebody's car and causing medical injuries and to the passengers of the other car.
Right.
But those are rare. But everybody looks at auto insurance and go, well, I have to have that. And it's so easy to get in an accident. Those are almost as rare as you becoming disabled. I mean, a lot of people go their whole driving lives without getting into that type of accident.
So you have to make sure you talk to a professional that makes sure you're protected that way. Because you can go with a policy that's cheaper, but maybe you're not protected.
Right. And
we see that all the time with insurance, underprotected.
Yep. And that's why I say I don't do property and casualty. So you need to talk. I typically will tell my clients, here are the people I know that can take care of you in this field, and we need to make sure you have appropriate coverage to make sure that you're protected so that we don't lose our retirement savings in some car accident that you got into. So.
All right. I hate to even we need more time, and you out there, I'm sure you wish you had more time with Chris Ingram. Again, we have another page and a half.
It's easy.
So.
They can have more time with Chris Ingram whenever they want. Chris, how do they get a hold of you so they can have a consultation in your office?
Nicely done.
Look me up at ingramfinancialsolutions.com or send me an email at chris@ingramfinancialsolutions.com. I got way more information. I didn't even get through half of the information.
Yeah, we didn't
that
even
I have.
get into business insurance.
And I'm
Gino
rushing.
And I have.
I'm rushing through the information that we have here. But the important point is that if you're going to put together a financial plan, you need to think about all aspects of your financial life, not just the amount of money that you're going to save on a regular basis.
Again, go to ingramfinancialsolutions.com. Thank you, Chris, for always great information.
Very welcome.
Again, go to donandgino.com. Look up Chris Ingram. And you'll get a lot of great information from Chris, always knowledgeable, always in the know. And we want to thank all of you for joining us every week. Again, go to donandgino.com. Check out the National Real Estate Cafe at nrecafe.com and find the best professionals you can find at all of Santa Cruz by going to aprgi.com. That's America's Professional Resource Group. It's aprgi.com.
That's
I think
it.
We're done.
We're good.
Have a great
Don't
Saturday.
forget to join us at Be the Light tonight.
Be the Light. Yeah, Be the Light. 5k.org. Sign up under Skyline Home Loans, and we'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. at West Creek Park. Have a great weekend and be good humans.